Welcome to Beagle Tarot. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, I ask you to subscribe, please, and thank you, my loves. Yep, you see, Mr. Harvey is up. He, Mr. Sir, is in trouble for tax evasion. It's said that he owes the IRS $22 million that he hasn't paid taxes in 7 years. You would think that with a wife like Marjorie would tell this man, honey, did you talk to the accountant? Most celebrities do have an accountant, right? What in the world is going on? But when you're trying to give relationship advice and glitz and glam and worried about this and that, you're not worried about Uncle Sam. But Uncle Sam is coming at your door. Yeah, that this person carries some nasty energy, but you know. So let's get into it. You already know I got a couple of questions, but let's see what's the energy in Mr. Steve Harvey's world. What is going on? I also heard, they said that Margie wasn't exempt from Steve Harvey's managed ways, the cheating. Well, he did cheat on his other wives, so I don't know why you would think, the pretty senorita was going to be any different. One thing I have learned by this person, and he's going to start laughing when he hears it. I was always told the same way you get them is the same way you're going to lose them. All right, Steve Harvey, I'm grabbing from the bottom, my loves. Uh-oh. Look what comes off, straight off the bat. Do you believe in magic? That's Marjorie right there. All right, something said not the top, but like it right here. Stop. All right, so reason that's left there, I'm going to leave it there. So with this magic card, did somebody, let's get some confirmation on the magic. Did they do magic? Did somebody do magic on Steve? Did somebody throw that magic at Steve Harvey's spirit? Did somebody throw the book at him? Because he has a lot of people who don't like him. Ooh. You see how it's a gathering with the Three of Cups? Indulge, best happiness. Oh. Yeah, I'm picking up it's like it's more than one person. The moon in reverse. Then we have the temperance in reverse. And then we have the wheel of fortune. Yeah, somebody don't like you, Steve. Somebody wants you to get your karma. They feel like you deserve what you deserve. It's the end of the good cycles, and it's time for, fate to kick in with the wheel of fortune. The moon in reverse is like, listen, I want his secrets revealed. I'm not going to fear him. I want the truth to be put out, and nobody's playing. I'm going to regain my strength because you're very imbalanced. You indulge in so many things in excess. There's so much discord and recklessness and hasty behavior. It's time for you, who you truly are, to be revealed. So I'm picking up a woman did this. Whoever this woman is, and it's not anybody like it's a woman. I'm going to leave it at that. It's a woman. I call it. I stand on it. That's it. That's all. He done pissed the right one off, and she's tired of him getting away with everything that he gets away with. And she said, "Listen, I'm gonna get on that broomstick opportunity." You see, it's in reverse. So Steve Harvey doesn't have as many opportunities as he has had before. So it's telling you that it's very slim pickings with all the allegations that has been going on with Steve Harvey. A lot of people who had open doors are closing doors on him now. Mother. So this is mother energy. Let's get some clarification on the mother. Spirit, can you clarify mother Steve Harvey? I know he bought his mother a house. Can you clarify mother? All right. So we have the Six of Swords, and then we have the King of Swords. All right, so his mother transition, healing, moving forward is basically the person that can keep calm. That, whenever he's going through hardships, he can escape to her arms. So it's more of, I want my mommy now. I could tell my mom everything that's going on. My mom has always been my strength. She's always, I've been able to conversate with her. She's never put my business out in the street. You know, she's, man, you done messed up because the truth is coming all over this board. It's time. It's time for you to transition into another life. And I'm not talking about deaf people. I'm talking about him not being on that higher pedestal. It's time for him to transition down. You know how they say the same people you meet going up are the same people you meet coming down. And this is Steve Harvey's time. That he was up on that ladder big time, but now, because of the things you have done, and you gotten big headed, and you didn't think about other people, and you did treat alleged your staff like trash, it's time to bring you back to where you came from. Somebody wants you up, very rebellious. Now, don't get me wrong, he loves his wife. He loves like the sexy essence when people see her, that's a pretty woman. So think of, yeah, he might have stepped out on her and did what he did, but he still looks at his wife like a beautiful woman. Safety. I'm picking up like somebody has threatened him. Let me get some clarification on that. Let me make sure I'm not going cuckoo. Did somebody threaten Steve Harvey's safety? Did someone threaten Steve Harvey's safety? He's from Chicago. He's a big boy. Up, high priestess. That's yes energy. Misuse. You're very biased. You're very manipulative. You don't have emotional control. You're so hard. It's time for us to play the games with you. The same games that you play with us. And your truth will be told. Oh, he done pissed somebody off. You done got them throwing the broomstick at you. The cauldron. They done bust him upside his head with one of those. Oh, problems. But as I was problems, that just came up. The Ten of Wands in reverse as I was putting the cards. You done messed up the church's money. People want you to resign. Step to the side. People don't even want you in a place that you was before. Okay. Dreams. Like all his dreams are falling apart. All his aspirations are falling apart. Like Marjorie, when he first met her, he felt like, this is the perfect woman. This is the appropriate relationship that I need to be in. She looks how Hollywood looks. She looks the way that Hollywood expects for you to have, that little arm candy on your eye, on your arm. But the way you went about this appropriate relationship, you went about it in the wrong way. Breakthrough. So somebody's about to break their foot through your behind. It's like I'm just playing. But I'm serious. Somebody's about to break through and tell his truth. So don't be surprised when you hear more people besides Essie Berry, Geneva's Closet, the other people who have been speaking up that people haven't been listening to. It's going to be more people speaking up because they're not afraid of him anymore. Steve doesn't hold the power that he once held before. And now people are starting to see through his little plexiglass, okay? He's trying to act like everything's fine. He's rejuvenated. Everything is good. Because Steve Harvey has to put up a good front. Like nothing's wrong. He's not bothered because of his pride. This is a very prideful man. And he doesn't like to prove anybody right. He doesn't like that, as my granddaughter says, see, I told you. He don't want nobody to say that about him. All right. He feels like he's legitimate. He's authentic. He's nothing of what these other people say about him. So he still loves his wife. Okay, that's all right. He feels like he's still successful. So we already know that he's not down to earth. But that this is the ending of his career. Not physical death. I'm telling you right off the bat of what I hear. This is the ending to his career. That's why you see that. And I'm gonna get some clarification. Is this the end of Steve Harvey's career? Is he at the end of the road, finally telling women what to do in that damn book? You think we don't know? Yep, page. The Eight of Swords in reverse and the Page of Wands. So he knows he has competition out there, but he's being enthusiastic about this whole thing. He's finding enthusiasm in the whole thing. Ain't nothing funny, ain't nothing practical or good about this. You know, he's like, I got the courage of the lion. This ain't the first time I've been through competition. I could go through another competition. Actors. It's done. He's feeling restricted right now. A lot of people want to escape from him. He needs options. He doesn't have options. He needs relief. They have restricted him. They got him tied up like a boa constrictor. And it's like, say what you know how when your mama beats your ass and she be like, say another fucking yep. I would say an yeah, that type of energy. I wish you could say another motherfucking word. Yeah, that's how they got him. Mr. Oh good and bountiful and I don't do anything. Steve Harvey dealing with some addictions. Spirit, can you give us clarity on Steve Harvey and addictions? Is he dealing with any substance or addiction? Oh, the sun. This is yes energy, and then you have the Seven of Wands. That's yes energy too. So I will say that makes him happy. The sun talks about things that makes people happy. So it's like when he wants to get away. When he wants to get away, he wants to, go to the next reality. That's when he starts using substances allegedly. When he starts feeling defeated, and he feel like can't stand his ground, and he has to admit, it's like he has to run away. He needs that cloud. He needs to be in that cloudy haze. So allegedly, I'm gonna call it yes, 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 yes. All right. So let's get into the next part. You are not brilliant no more. But he doesn't see himself like that. He doesn't see himself like that. This is a generational pattern of, men in the Harvey family of not, you know, they're big headed. Most of them are big headed and they're bullheaded and they see how they say it. They're this big man. They're from Chicago. So it's not just from in Steve's generation. This type of attitude has been there for generations, on top of generations, on top of generations. So that tells you that Steve Harvey isn't the only one who has this type of attitude in his family. The truth will be revealed. So, freedom. That's people who's going to speak out, but can't make this up in the world. Choices is in reverse. So he doesn't have that many choices. Okay? I'm picking up he has been in inappropriate places and somebody's seen him in this inappropriate place. And his abundance has been messed with. It's a lot of people who are having they're finding keys and caca's at this. But you know what? When you laugh at somebody else's pain, right? When you behind the doors and you laugh at somebody else's pain, somebody's always gonna laugh at yours. So it's like, oh, you was the big man at one point. You thought you could do this and you thought you could do that. He thought he could override this. Like he's overridden other stuff, but he thought he could override this. He feels like people are discriminating against him. He needs to nurture his body. And home is not as good as it was before. We already know it's indulgences being going on. People are receiving and expressing information on him, and they're committed. But Steve Harvey still has allies that stand behind him. But let me tell you, this chick right here is going to bust your stuff straight out of the wall, okay? It don't matter if you don't want it in, if you don't want it out, it's coming out, my love. You know what? It's sad because before at first, before all the allegations about Steve Harvey, I used to like Steve Harvey, but then if you pay very, very close attention to his arrogance, it's actually like a turn off. But guess what? I don't have to like you, so I turn you off when I see you. But that's my opinion and that's how I feel. But let's get to the questions, my love. Steve Harvey wrote a memo when he was in Chicago. Was this memo leaked? Because it was said that he wrote a memo, and the memo wasn't so good that an employee leaked that memo. Is that true? Yep. Yep. We have the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Wands is about community, right? Somebody was unhappy, and listen, it's funny that that person wanted to cancel. You know how on New Jack City, when what's his name, Wesley Snipes said cancel this, that's how they want to do to Steve Harvey. So yes. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so that out to the Ace of Cups. Okay, Ace of Cups is like outpouring. So it's a lot of people who want your head on a platter. They're not happy with the things that you have done, and a lot of people are going to celebrate your downfall because you have made a lot of people unhappy, Steve Harvey. So was that memo leaked by an employee? Allegedly, yes, it was. Will Steve Harvey be doing time for not paying taxes? So, will Steve Harvey have to do any time for not paying taxes? Because in 22 million, that could get you everybody else, Ron Osley, Wesley Snipes, and the rest of them. It's about 29 up team celebrities and very big celebrities. They couldn't get around not paying the real gangsters that can rob you without no gun. So Steve Harvey, I don't know who you think you are, but I don't think you want to get away with that. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Let's see. Will Steve Harvey face some consequences behind in the IRS? All right. So this is his energy. He's in leadership, right? So which I'm going to say, like he's being in charge. He's independent. He has impulsive, unexpected income. Someone who inspires others. That's Steve Harvey's energy. But I'm going to say no, he will not face jail time because the community, the justice system, the IRS, right, with this Four of Wands, is in reverse. The Five of Swords is in reverse. So it's going to be a peaceful resolution. He's going to come to a good compromise. So he's not going to end up going to jail for tax evasion. He's going to pay the IRS what he got to pay him so he doesn't have to sit in the jail cell. He's going to make sure that he comes to an agreement with them so where he doesn't have to sit in jail, and he's going to make sure he abides by because he knows the real gangsters ain't to play with. All right. Is there trouble? Next question. Is there trouble in Steve Harvey and Marjorie Harvey's marriage? Is there trouble in paradise? Is there trouble in Steve Harvey and Marjorie Harvey's marriage right now? Ooh, something's going on. Transition. We have the Six of Swords. Then we have the Star. Then we have the King of Cups in reverse. All right. So, and it's also bad advice, scheme, and fraud that Steve Harvey, alleged allegations, right? I already talked about indulgence and addiction had came out. So this is his one who looks out for himself. He does look out for himself and nobody else. So there is trouble with, they're trying to transition into common water. They're trying to pull it together, but all is not good. They're trying to rejuvenate. They're trying to get the positivity. But yeah, this is all yes energy. Something there, it's not good in the home. Not good in the home. And I'm also picking up, like she said something about him, allegedly using some substances. She doesn't like it. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'll talk about that on another reading. All right. So it was sad that Steve Harvey basically treated his staff like peasants. I never, you know what, I never in a million years thought, but it was like you can't walk down the hallway when I walk down the hallway. Did he ever disrespect his employees? Has he been disrespectful towards his employees? Yep. Yeah, the magician in reverse. Yep. We have the temperance. So if you stay away from me, that can bring balance, He doesn't like other people, the little people walking near him. He's the big man and, on campus. But he got a lot of blocks right now. A lot of his weaknesses is coming out. He's very frustrated. And you know how when somebody's frustrated, they take their energy out. Or that, when they're mad, they take it out on other people. So it's like, the people underneath him, like, yeah, yeah, he did. He did disrespect those people. All right, so the Steve Harvey. All right, so it was sad that Steve Harvey had ran him and Marjorie, the Steve Harvey and Marjorie Foundation. It said that he had ran a charity and then he funneled the money back into his pocket. So, allegedly, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. Everything is alleged, and metaphysical science cannot be proven. I'm just Poison Ivy telling me the story psychically, my love. That's it. That's all. So we have the Six of Swords, right? So when somebody tries to transition into calmer water, right? They're trying to progress, trying to move on. That means they were in the fire. Okay. So let's see. Did he funnel money through that charity? Sadness, loss, despair, guilt. Ha ha ha. Materialism. Allegedly, I'm going to stand on it yet. People took losses because he funneled it right through back into his pocket with the Five of Cups. He funneled it right back into his pocket. So he used the charity, right? And there was this man, I can't remember his name, but he said that Steve Harvey didn't pay him for the charity events. Steve ran off on a plug. Is that true? Oh, wow. It's just energy, the Six of Pentacles, and then we had the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Bad news. Steve ran off on a plug. And also the Six of Pentacles talks about charity, donations, money, community. So allegedly, Steve ran off on a plug. He did not give that man his money for helping with their charity. He put it right in his pocket and said, "Look, y'all, It's my money now. Y'all ain't getting nothing. All right, next one. And last question. All right. So, will more people be coming forward with allegations about Steve Harvey? Will more people be coming forward with allegations about Steve Harvey? Woo. Black is hot. Black is hot. Hot, hot. All right. So, we have the Six of Swords. Maybe. Six of Swords talks about transition. This is balance, resolutions, standing your ground. So yes, people are going to be coming out. I'm going to call it because he's going to be fighting. He's going to fight in his corner. He's going to fight his last fight. He's not going to want to give up. He's determined, to stand his ground and say, "I didn't do nothing." But allegedly, there will be more people coming out because if this good man who's supposed to be good and give to people and gives relationship advice and people trust. That's everybody's, Uncle Steve. People, it's a lot of people out there that he has done wrong, and they want people to know and understand that this man is not the nicest man that you think he is. Some people have already come forward, but there's more to come, allegedly. All right, my loves, what you think about Steve Harvey? How do you feel about Steve Harvey? Tell me what you think about the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. But I want to know this, like you done pissed her off. You done put this, and I don't want no smoke with that woman. Whoever she is, I don't want no smoke. And I do not scare easily. But I wouldn't want no smoke with her because she is angry. She's an angry bear. Angry, very, very angry. But my babies, please like, comment, share, subscribe, smash that thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, I ask you to subscribe, please, and thank you, my loves. You already know I don't think about